Welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to talk about everybody's favorite subject, the internet. Probably the number one question I get, as well as one of the biggest questions out there in the ether, is how to stay online when you're in an RV and when you're mobile specifically. Obviously the answer might be different for people who are stationary and choose just one way to be there. But for somebody like myself who will be traveling a lot, and not only traveling but working from my RV, as well as uploading videos, how do I stay connected? In this video, I'm going to talk about the different options that are out there. I'm going to talk about what I have chosen and what my redundancy plans are. There are so many forums and topics and videos and websites on this particular topic. Doing the research blew my mind. This was like you ask 5 people what their opinions are and you get 7 different answers. So I just decided that I just needed to pick one. It's to stop overanalyzing everything and pick one and try it out. Let's start from the top on what is available out there for those who are in an RV and are mobile for their internet. The first option is Campground Wi-Fi. So if you're staying in an RV park, either temporary or permanent, or you haven't made a campground that has Wi-Fi, oftentimes you can just hook into that. That's great if it's available. Not always available, especially maybe if you're staying at a state park or a national forest. It's also not very secure, so if you have to remote in for work, right, maybe not very secure, and it also might not be enough to handle the volume of people that are there, so you can't really rely on that. The second option out there is satellite, and the biggest name in satellite internet right now is Starlink. Starlink is owned by Elon Musk, and it involves a satellite basically that's in the sky that you can connect to, and was originally designed for people who may not be in large cities where there are other Wi-Fi options. From what I've heard, Starlink works great. People don't have any problems with it. There are a lot of downsides to it for my lifestyle. One is the upfront cost. It costs about $700 to get the equipment up front if you can get it. There are huge waiting lists, and not all of them, not all areas can you get it. Starlink was originally designed for those to be stationary. They did recently add in the ability to be mobile for a $35 extra a month fee to be able to move around. However, you do get put at the back of the line for access to the satellite. Additionally, the equipment that comes with it. So every time you stop your RV and you park and you want to use your internet, whether it's just for the night or the duration, you have to lug out this dish, put it out there somewhere that has an unobstructed view of the sky. So no buildings, no trees, no nothing. Then run a cord from that dish into your RV. And you have to do this every single time. So that did not appeal to me, having this large equipment and having to set it up each time. If I was stationary for months at a time, sure, maybe, but not the lifestyle I plan to live. The other way to connect to the internet is through hotspots, and this is using cellular data. Cellular data uses your cell phone tower, so of course this relies on there being a cell phone tower around. That's the difference, where Starlink is just a satellite up in the sky and you can access that satellite from anywhere. Cell phone data, you need to be within reach of a cell phone tower. So now my lifestyle, again, because I'm not planning on going off the grid, because I do have to work, I hope to be within cell phone distance. So I have, again, redundancy. So I already have AT&T with my phone. I don't work for AT&T. I'm not saying AT&T is the best. I'm just saying that I've always had them, and I already have a small data plan with them. So they're going to be my backup plan. Anywhere in the country that you travel, you should generally be able to ping off of 1 or 2 towers, one being AT&T, the other one being Verizon. Again, a lot of people out there might tell you T-Mobile is the best. T-Mobile uses AT&T towers, so they should pretty much be the same there with negligible differences. My main source of internet will be the Verizon Jetpack. Now, out of everywhere that I've read, everybody says that Verizon has the #1 network. Again, I'm not really sure if that's true or not. I'll know when I get out there. But I went and bought this, and I bought it in its totality offline. So I own this piece. It was easier and cheaper to buy it outright so that you're not paying for it monthly on your data plan. I then, of course, had to buy the data plan. Now, the thing with Verizon data plans, when you buy unlimited, they give you a certain amount of data a month that you pay for. And then after you hit that data, they'll tell you that they'll throttle or slow you down. So what does that mean? Basically, that means they put you at the back of the line. So I buy a data plan that has 100 gigs of fast, fantastic speed. Once I hit that 100 gigs, while I won't have to pay anything extra because I do have an unlimited plan, they'll put me at the back of the line of those people in that area who have not yet reached their 100 gigs. So what is that going to do to affect me when I'm traveling? That's a great question. I don't know at this point. I might be somewhere where there are not a lot of people on the Verizon Unlimited plan, so maybe I won't have a problem. I'll still be at the front of the line. Maybe I'll be closer to a city where things will slow down. Again, that's where my redundancy comes in. So if I can't use my Verizon hotspot, I will use my phone, my AT&T hotspot. And if all else fails, my final plan, you'll find me at a local Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts enjoying a nice iced latte, their free Wi-Fi, and some air conditioning.